Whoa! That was clean. No, run that back. What the fuck was that freeze frame? Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. In today's reaction video, you already know what it is. It's Sunday. We're reacting to the latest death battle. Like, the premiere, it's happening. Let's do this. Blade versus Buffy. I don't know that much about either character, I'm gonna be honest. Here we go. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, it's time. It is time. Ooh! Oh wait! Oh right, the fight is in live action.
Blade
That's cool.
Versus Buffy, the Daywalker versus the Vampire Slayer. He's where's my boomstick? And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah. Let's do this.
They are known by many names.
Okay.
Revenant, Vortala.
Oh, vampires.
Nosferatu. Vampires. When
Right.
the moon is out and the night is young, these undead demons are out for blood. Fitting then that the greatest foe of those who stalk the night is the one who can walk the day, Blade.
Ooh.
Is that really his costume? Hang on.
Yeah.
Now there's a man who
Hey.
doesn't file his taxes. Blade is one of the coolest superheroes ever, and basically kickstarted the comic book movie craze. And yet,
Nice.
he is also seemingly the only one who knows or cares that in the world of Marvel,
Right.
vampires exist. Seriously, nobody
Wait, what?
talks about this. Blade doesn't
Wait,
need
what?
anyone's help. He'll just aura farm by himself. Even Blade's birth was hardcore.
Wait,
Just
hold
as
up.
the
Okay, real name, Eric Brooks, age 100? Jeez, okay. 6'2", 188. Species Dathomir, professional jazz trumpeter. Ooh, nice. Likes I'm Legend Bro Boy thing. Make that new yeah, agreed. Make that new movie, Marvel. Come on, what you doing?
Her attending doctor turned out to be the vampire Deacon Frost. And he drank her blood right before she gave birth. This infused Eric with Frost's vampiric blood, turning him half human, half vampire. A Dampier, giving him a ton of vampy powers, but none of their weaknesses like garlic, holy water, or sunlight. Eric would hone these abilities under the tutelage of vampire hunter Jamal Afari, sharpening him into a...
I'm gonna be real, I didn't know Blade was actually half vampire. I'm gonna be completely real. I thought he was just like a human with a badass sword. I'm sorry.
That would rape the vampire plague for good. Blade is strong and fast enough to toss around 1,000-pound demons and cut bullets out of the air. He can keep up with Wolverine, who can deflect Cyclops' light-speed optic blasts.
Hell yeah, I just realized what is my quality at.
Helped him take the
There we
top
go.
of Count Von Stott's castle exploding. He can heal small wounds immediately and sniff out the supernatural with his hypersenses.
Magic.
Also, his fangs can drain his victims of magical energies.
Interesting.
The ways of Hong Kong kung fu movies, Blade became a master martial artist. Ah, yes, the Rufus from Street Fighter School of Kung Fu. While the only martial art he's been stated to know is Krav Maga, we know he's mastered more.
Immortality? Wait, what?
Of his martial arts ability, we'll examine the Blade movies as performed by Wesley Snipes. By looking at Snipes' training and choreography, we know Blade uses kung fu, capoeira, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, eskrima, kickboxing, Shotokan karate, and hapkido. Add on Blade's knack for stealthy takedowns, and I guess you could call him Marvel's Batman. Blade's training progressed smoothly until Afari was attacked and had his blood drained by Dracula. Seriously, Avengers, Dracula is real. Why aren't you doing anything about this? He's right there! Forced to murk his surrogate dad, Blade would have to wage his war alone, nursing a wound within him that would never heal.
That's tough.
A hole that could never be filled. Not with that attitude. Blade took a page out of the book of Boomstick and tried filling that hole with every kind of weapon imaginable.
Okay, that's useful.
He's got so many. There is a
what the hell is a breathing gun?
Guns, assault rifles, and explosives make up the brunt of his firepower. And he enjoys getting up close and personal with his dual acid-etched titanium katana. Speaking of glorious Nippon steel, he's got a sword made out of adamantium. Specifically, secondary adamantium. A variant of the metal that is mass producible. It might not be quite as strong as Cap's shield, but it can cut right through heavy hitters like Ultron and the Hulk. Naturally, Blade has even more swords. His Atlantean ones can slice through magical enchantments. The Word Sword can harm intangible demons, and the Justiciar can slay fallen angels. Yeah, he's got some weird stuff he can pull out of his ass, like a Hellfire shotgun that burns your soul, or hypodermic needles filled with vampire blood. Seems kinda dumb to turn people into vampires, but it does make them more vulnerable to Blade's arsenal.
All that pales in comparison to
Interesting.
the arch weapon of hell in Blade's possession, the breathing gun. It is
Oh, I was about to say, what is this thing?
firearm that hisses in the presence of demonic forces. Its
Ooh.
sentient bullets chase its victims down. The wounds they cause cannot be healed. And if they get
Interesting.
lodged in your body, they'll slowly devour you from the inside out.
That's
They can
crazy.
even hurt Hell Lords and even greater threats like the Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Blade took everything he had and fought his
That might be his
one-man
most
war
powerful
for
thing. I'm not gonna
almost
lie.
100 years.
He's battled hordes of vampires while skydiving, infiltrated
Huh.
the Pentagon, and even took on Spider-Man
Whoa.
like Miles Morales, who could absorb the energy of a bomb that could destroy Harlem. Blade's even bested the spirit
right,
of
that
vengeance, Zarathos.
And while he occasionally allied with
Battled
teams
vampires
like
for
the
90
Avengers,
years?
he prefers to work alone.
Ghost
Probably
Riders,
would
they
too if they only cared about me when I was
Oh,
helping
no.
them
Defeated
and not
Dracula,
ridding the
Ducon,
world of,
Frost,
you know,
Frost, Spring.
vampires.
Survived Hulk throwing him into the
And
sky?
Blade's
Okay,
scared of
that's
what
impressive.
he might do if he loses control, because he does have one classic vampire weakness:
What?
a thirst for blood.
Oh.
Even more so after he had a daughter, Brielle, whom he
What?
avoided for fear of endangering her. If his bloodlust does overwhelm him, he will enter a berserker rage, skyrocketing his strength at the cost of his sanity.
Though it does
Interesting.
make him even better at killing vamps. He's made a cottage industry out of whooping Dracula's ass.
Dracula is unsurprisingly powerful, capable of summoning a thunderstorm that covered all of Boston with a wave of his hand.
Drac apparently didn't hold a grudge though, since he eventually made Blade the sheriff of Vampirsk, a vampire
Oh.
nation in the ruins of Chernobyl.
That's so
Amazingly,
cool.
Dracula has even given Blade some of his own blood, which allows him to shapeshift into multiple forms, like a wolf, a horde of bats, or a cloud of mist.
So
Cool.
he can force his way inside your body and blow you up from
Ugh.
the inside out, Ant-Man style.
Damn.
With the Ant-Man, Blade's hatred of vampires is only matched by his hatred of himself. However, when Brielle showed signs of vampiric powers, Blade finally found a reason to reconnect with his daughter, training her the same way Afari trained him a century prior.
Even after Blade was possessed by the first vampire ever and tried to
Whoa.
take over the planet, Brielle put her dad's teachings to the test, saving both him and the world.
And proving that Blade's lonely war
Nice.
need not be so lonely anymore. With his daughter at his side, and also this plant creature pet called Boy Thing,
What
let
the hell?
Marvel's vampires beware. For should they indulge their unnatural urges, they will be sure to meet their end at the tip of his blade.
Nice.
In every generation,
Here we
there
go.
is a
Okay.
chosen one. She alone will stand against
What?
the vampires, the demons, and
Okay.
the forces of darkness.
Okay.
She is the Slayer.
For
Yeah, those
thousands
are-
of years,
those are
the
some
new Slayer
nasty
would be
looking
granted
vampires.
Incredible powers, and was destined to die young in battle against evil, passing
Okay.
their powers on to the next Slayer, and the next, and so on. That is, until the newest Slayer would change everything. Buffy and Summers.
Not exactly the first girl you'd think is the savior.
Wait,
of
hold up.
humanity.
Buffy and Samurai. But 5'4", okay. Occupations, waitress, counselor, law enforcement, love interest. That's a lot of love interest. Death count, at least 2. What? Okay. Likes, ice kiss pants, champ sweater, Christian sweater, pineapple bruh.
Buffy's only goals in life were, in her own words, graduate from high school, go to Europe, marry Christian Slater, and die.
But that would all change when the Watcher Merrick
You know what,
appeared
fair
and
enough.
revealed her destiny.
Like, total bummer.
Merrick trained Buffy in the arts of vampire slaying, and she became so efficient that she burned down her school.
What?
Forcing her and her mom to move to Sunnydale, California to start a new life.
No!
Many more
Not
bloodsuckers and
California.
bad makeup.
Unfortunately, small problem, Sunnydale just so happened to be right on top of a hellmouth, where the boundary
Oh.
between Earth and Hell is permeable.
Yeah, that sounds like
Ooh.
the valley, all right. Along with new Watcher Giles, Wallflower Willow, part-time bad boy, part-time sad boy Angel, magical retcon sister Dawn, and Xander. Buffy
What?
and her Scooby gang would battle a never-ending
Okay, I'm
series
kinda
of
lost,
monsters.
but
And
okay.
we mean truly never ending. Sure, there's the TV show, but Buffy has also been slaying vampires across video games, comics, and 128 novels. Tens of thousands of pages of Buffy lore you've never heard of.
But
boy.
we're just crazy enough to
Oh, hi, Sonic.
read 'em all.
Buffy carries
What's
a
up?
variety of anti-vampire weaponry. There's wooden stakes, of course, sometimes dipped in Gorgon venom that can turn you to stone. Though she's also experienced with axes, swords, quarterstaffs, holy water, just about anything.
You said it! When she fought
Okay.
an ancient demon unable to be killed by any weapon forged in his time, Buffy introduced his stupid ass to the 20th century.
She's also a master of Aikido, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, wrestling, karate, Kung
Whoa.
Fu, Wushu, Tai Chi, Kendo, Capoeira, and Taekwondo.
Buffy
That's a
apparently
lot,
thinks
okay.
Hong Kong's Kung Fu movie masters could learn a thing or two.
No kidding. Thanks to her Slayer senses, her reflexes are fine-tuned enough to dodge close-range Gatling gun fire, lightning bolts
Whoa.
from the sky, and even beams of light. She's kept up with another Slayer, Faith,
Damn.
who can dodge laser beams from point-blank range.
Buffy's
shit.
strong enough to bend rebar,
shit.
punch this 4.5-ton bat monster into the air, and smash hard enough to tear apart a building.
And despite her
What?
light armor, she can survive massive explosions, like the one that destroyed Cephrilion's lair that's bigger on the inside.
She can even fight blindfolded, but if she is injured, she heals fast enough to be totally fine by the next episode.
One time, Angel sucked out almost all of the blood from her body, and she survived. Doubly
Ugh.
impressive since Angel's blood draining also drains magical energy.
Yeah, Buffy's own magic makes her weirdly resilient to
Okay.
esoteric attacks. Like when
Okay.
she expelled this misty shadow demon trying to possess her body, or when she resisted her soul being ripped apart and scattered across time.
Or that time she jumped into a vat of boiling liquid so hot it could reduce people to skeletons, and she was just fine.
She might not show
Blade.
physical scars, but
Blade.
has emotional ones. Being the Slayer put a huge burden
Ref,
on
do
Buffy's
something.
Unable to live
Rev!
normally, she felt isolated,
Oh, no.
forced to internalize the trauma she faced on a daily basis.
Oh, no.
Sure, she had friends, but they couldn't understand her unique struggle.
Like when Angel turned evil after he took her virginity and tried to destroy the world.
What
That
the
must
fuck?
be one of those metaphors.
Sometimes the worst enemies are the
I
ones who
wonder.
can't fight and who don't fight back.
Made even worse by her having all the memories of the other Slayers bouncing around in her head, dating
Oh,
back
okay,
to the
that's
Stone
tough.
Age.
Buffy
That's
has
tough.
dreamt of every battle a Slayer has ever fought, and can call
Ugh.
upon those skills in a fight, even subconsciously.
But this includes the memories of their
Interesting.
deaths. Countless women violently dying young, a reminder of her inevitable fate.
A fate that came to pass when she fought the Hell God Glory. After
Oh.
leaping into Glory's reality-ending interdimensional hole,
A glory hole, if you will.
Buffy
Okay.
sacrificed herself to save the universe, dying a hero's death.
It appears my glory hole joke was poorly timed.
Finally freed of her unfair earthly responsibilities, Buffy's soul ascended to heaven in perfect bliss. Until her friends brought her back to life in the agony of existence!
I was about to say, she's
This
fine.
absolutely crushed Buffy, and ironically, annihilated her will to live.
Oh, that's rough,
Yeah, she's
Buffy.
fine.
But with the
She's
show renewed
fine.
for more seasons, she had to nut up and continue her endless crusade against all things Spirit Halloween.
Buffy's battled for 48 hours straight, defeated
Oh,
vampires immune
damn.
to traditional vampiric weaknesses, and destroyed the Sword of Sana,
Mashed
which
Oz's
caused the Great Haunch of Earth.
micro
Of course,
millisecond.
both Buffy and her friends
Oh,
have
no.
defeated countless immensely powerful demons.
Like the Queller Demon, which arrived as a meteor and caused the Tunguska explosion, which destroyed over
What?
2,000 square kilometers of forest. Or the Sorrow Demon, which caused
Oh,
a
that's a
storm that
sick-ass
blinded
design,
Los
though.
Angeles.
She's also a match for Angel, who survived a blast that could rupture a continental shelf and took hits from
What?
Whistler, whose magic contained a bomb that could vaporize London.
She even faced off
What?
against the first evil, literally the
What?
embodiment of all evil that predates reality itself.
Okay,
Forced into battle
what?
against stronger and stronger baddies, Buffy clearly needed something to even the odds. The, Slayer Safe!
It's actually a
What?
Bardiche,
Yeah, whatever. I'm just
Okay.
gonna say it. This thing is bullshit.
containing the essence of Buffy's Slayer powers and created to defeat ancient demons.
Wait, how is it
the
bullshit?
Scythe can deflect magical projectiles and slice through just about anything. Ghosts, magic,
Oh.
even space itself, destabilizing reality in the process.
Even
What?
Silas, the devourer of worlds. Kinda like Galactus, but instead of chomping on planets, he eats the multiverse. And there goes his head.
The Scythe is easily the most powerful tool in her arsenal. In effect, attaining it
Interesting.
completed Buffy. as though it were a piece of her she never knew was missing. With the scythe, Buffy was finally whole. Being the Slayer was no longer a burden,
Hell
but a
yeah.
purpose.
And by sharing her Slayer powers with thousands of girls around the world, they all teamed up and kicked the first evil's ass.
Suddenly, the always isolated Buffy had thousands of shoulders to lean on, a sisterhood of Slayers.
And thousands more reasons for any wannabe demon conqueror to stay away from Earth. Because unless you want to get your blood all over her stylish yet affordable boots, you'll steer clear of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
Okay, okay.
Hey,
Oh.
as you know, it's
Oh, yeah, right, the
Skeletober.
merch.
You mean
The merch.
October.
You already know, bro. Get the merch. Get the merch.
Celebration.
I don't get it.
Come on, don't you watch Death Battle Cast? And for the first time ever, we've got Skeletober
I
merch
do.
on the Death
I saw
Battle
the
store.
King Orange versus
wait,
Azrael
isn't that
one.
just Skeletor?
Skeletober? Yeah, look at that head. Oh, I'm putting those stickers on everything. Wait, is that a pillow? We
What?
sell pillows now? Hell yeah, I'll take
Nice.
7.
You can find all that and more, including our limited death mats.
I will admit that is a that is a pretty cool death match. Like both of those, the peak fiction and the absolute cinema. That is pretty cool.
Deathbattle.gg.
Happy Skeletober.
Okay, so let's think about this though. I F more with Blade in terms of backstory and just like his overall arsenal, but like I feel like Buffy's gonna win because like the feats just go like through the roof and the scaling, like Jesus.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a live-action death battle.
Although that living gun though, the breathing gun, that might do something. Okay. Where is he? Where is he? Where's the goat? Where's Blade? I need to see my boy. Oh, well, there's Buffy. Oh, I get it. They're all vampires. But you both, like, hate vampires. Just, like, team up or some shit. Y'all don't have to fight. Wait, is that...
Long
Yes.
before they had a name for kings. But now, starved, hunted, forgotten.
What? There he
I
is.
have waited long enough. Tonight, we remember who we were. Tonight, we take back what was always ours.
Did you see the realization on his face?
We feast. And she. That's just the start.
Ooh. Yes! Hell yeah. Hellfire shotgun. Nice. Pop off! Okay, that was clean. Damn! Ooh. Oh, double tap. Well, okay, there's one. Oh, nope, she got both. Okay, I see you. Hell yeah. Oh no. Blade? Nah, he's got it. Easy peasy. Not the suplex. Damn. Oh. Dang. What the hell? Oh, I get it. It's like sunlight. That was sick. Oh no. Damn. That's crazy.
Wait!
That's crazy. And that's how they're gonna start fighting? Yes! Hell yeah.
Dude's just a kid!
Not anymore.
Fair. Like, I see both sides, though. Bro, he's deflected bullets. Crossbow ain't doing shit. Come on. Hell yeah. Yes! Oh, dude, I love the cinematography. Oh! Oh no, not the jacket. Yo! Wait, was that a one mistake? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can hardly keep up with this.
You out your damn mind?
Oh no. No, no. Oh, whoa! Whoa! That was clean. No, 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 no. Run that back. What the fuck was that freeze frame? I can't lie, though. I can't lie. That kick move? That was clean. What? Oh, I see. Damn. What? Oh. This is an interesting standoff. God, that's hard to watch. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Watch, she's gonna like pull back or something though. Yep. No, the glasses!
Amateur hour.
So was some motherfucker trying to ice skate uphill.
Yo, he said the thing! He said the thing! Where's the breathing gun? Use the breathing gun, bro! Use the breathing gun! Damn! Okay, vampire or not, that's gonna hurt. Oh shit. Wait, she's gonna pull out the side. There's the breathing gun! Oh shit, oh shit. No, the breathing gun! Oh, it hit her though. Oh, and now he's bloodlusted. She's still walking though. Here's the thing though. Okay, it's at this point. Take it from a guy who just learned both things about both characters. Blade should keep his distance now though. Wait for the bullet to like eat her up on the inside.
Another sword.
I see you cut through adamantium.
Bring it on.
Here we go. This is it. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no no. Oh. Oh. Damn. Yep. Come on, Blade. Blade, you're taking too long. Blade, finish the job. Ah, shit. Blade! Shit! Damn it! No, the blade! No! Damn it. How is that bullet not killing her, though? Don't you dare.
It's like you got ahead of yourself.
That's so disrespectful. I can already see the comments.
Blade tenured no longer. I'm surprised. I figured with Blade's many years of
Oh,
comic
damn.
history, he'd have the edge.
Believe it or not, Buffy is actually in more comics than Blade.
Really? Man, Blade
Whoa.
can't catch a break.
Let's break this down into 4 categories. First up,
All right.
stats. Buffy's lifted much heavier things and survived more significant explosions.
Like,
Yeah,
sure,
that's
Blade's
fair.
strong and all, but he isn't literally fucking buildings apart like Buffy.
Scaling to the monsters they fought,
Yeah.
compare Dracula creating a storm
Yeah,
that
I
covered
figured just
Boston
based off of
to
the stats
Sorrow Demon
alone.
creating a storm
Yeah,
that
okay,
covered
bro.
Los Angeles.
I
A
said before,
city
that design
over
is sick
5
as hell.
times larger. You might be able to compare Blade to Spider-Man like Miles, who absorbed
Right.
a bomb that could blow up Harlem, but that's significantly weaker than Whistler containing a blast that could wipe out London. They could both dodge light beams, but that doesn't keep Buffy from taking the overall edge in stats.
Blade's
Right.
used to being the odd man out, though, so his versatility is just as important.
With Blade's numerous powers and massive arsenal, he certainly could have overwhelmed the more straightforward Buffy.
Machine guns and magic
Okay,
swords are
thank you.
generally gonna beat
Thank
out
you.
crossbows and morning stars. Not to mention, he actually wears armor.
Also, Blade's faster healing factor and immunity to traditional vampire weaknesses kept Buffy on the back foot for a time. Blade wins
That is true.
versatility.
But when it comes to skill, Buffy's got plenty of
Yeah.
experience fighting armed opponents barehanded.
Both of them were masters of a similar number of martial arts.
And Blade has been kicking vampire ass for a century, way longer
Hmm.
than Buffy's even been alive.
While Blade may have more personal experience, Buffy's ability to draw on Slayer battles dating back to the Stone Age, at least
damn.
40 times
That
more
is
than
tr-
Blade,
that's
gives
true,
her
that's
the
true.
superior skill. Even then, they both had weapons and abilities so powerful they could end the fight instantly, regardless of all else.
They're trump cards.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Fortunately for Buffy, she actually countered almost all of what Blade could throw at her.
Wait, what?
Withstanding Blade draining her energy with his bite? Check.
Resisting the Hellfire shotgun destroying her soul. Check.
Preventing Blade turning to mist and exploding
Damn.
her from the inside out? Check.
Meanwhile, Blade had no way to survive, say, Buffy's Gorgon venom turning him to stone.
And even with the deadly and just plain gross breathing gun, Blade did not have anything as potent as the Slayer sight. It
Yeah.
could easily deflect the
Yeah.
breaking bullets back at him, or use its space-cutting ability to slice through his unbreakable
That's
adamantium
so
sword.
broken.
Don't believe us?
That's
Even
so
Wolverine's
broken.
adamantium skeleton was cut in half when a portal closed on top of him. That's the same kind of thing.
And Wolverine's beta
True,
adamantium
true.
skeleton is a much tougher version of the same metal.
Oh, and since the Scythe could kill Silas, a multiverse devouring god, I
What?
think you could take down Blade with a big enough swing.
Giving Blade
What?
the final
That's
advantage
crazy.
over the Daywalker.
Really thought Blade had a chance, but Buffy sure put a damn fear on things.
The winner is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
GG. GG.
Next time on
Alright, what's
Death
next?
Battle.
What's next? What the hell? What the hell? What is this? Who is that? Oh, freaking Virgil. No, not Virgil. Dante.
Subscribe and join
Dante
us
versus
for
Clam?
3 more death battles. Thanks for watching.
What? Dante better win that shit. Oh no. Oh frick. Why'd I say Virgil? It's so obviously Dante. The moment I saw the white hair, I was like, Nani? Dante, Devil May Cry? Dude, good fight though. Good fight. That was this again. The cinematography in like the live action choreography. That was great. That was great. But anyways, thank you guys so much for checking out this reaction video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.